Let's go. All right, let me share the broadcast. Sadior presents Open Conversation. Open Conversation. Yeah, I feel like I want to rap again off this, you know. They got me. Ha! Hold on, we gotta play this over. Did y'all hear that? We live too, y'all. Look, we live on everything. Everybody share the broadcast. Open Conversation. You know how it go. Let's just share the broadcast real quick. Then we can get started. Yo, shout out to James, man. James always on our joint sharing it. Everything we do, he always supporting. He shared the broadcast before I got to share the broadcast. That's my man. Good looking out, Jay.
With James, there's a lot of James.
James Jamal Boo. B-U-I-E. He always sharing our stuff. Salute, brother.
There it is. Peace and blessings. Thank you for the love.
Appreciate it. All right, Miss Darkchild, introduce us. We live.
We live on this Thursday. What's today's date? The 20th?
20th. Check it out. It's 8/20/2020.
Hey, 8/20/20 live. You're tuned in to another edition of Sadior Presents Open Conversation each and every first and third Thursday. We're here with your girl, the Philadelphia Princess of Comedy, Miss Darkchild, along with my and our, and together we are one. All we are co-hosts. You got my man who's laying on the couch, just tired as ever, making it happen. Mr. Super Fast, Mr.
What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy. And I'm chilling in a building.
He says you chilling.
And it's the one and only who's got his number, who makes no difference. Numbers, the years change, but the numbers stay the same. Look, the family grows, but the number stays the same. My man, the super co-host that holds it down.
What's going on, y'all? What's up? Mark 5 in the building, in the bedroom, with that nice backdrop covering it up. I don't want y'all to see my curtains.
Didn't want nobody got curtains. We're back at Super Thursday again with Sadior Presents an Open Conversation. We're gonna turn it up today. It's gonna be lit. We all moving in slow motion. Some of us in traffic, some of us in the couch, and some of us is in the bedroom. It don't matter where you are. We just gonna have this open conversation for y'all this evening. So let's get it popping. So Super Fast Lane.
Real quick. You can introduce the other person. He just popped on.
He did.
Yeah, he popped. Popped on as you start.
Don't make no mistake. This brother goes without saying. He's always in there and always on time. You know who
it is. Yo, what's up? It's your man Simply D. Sorry I'm late. I'm on top of this building, so I'm having technical difficulties. I'm all the way up in the sky.
Sound like in the bathroom with that echoing.
Sound like in the bathroom.
You got it?
No, well, I'm in I had to come in the hallway because I was on the rooftop of this pool and I wasn't getting reception. So now I'm in the hallway, so now I got reception.
Okay. All right. Well, see, Open Conversation is giving it to you from the rooftop, the couch, the car, the bedroom. Listen, our conversations is super dope. You're going to get a perspective from any and everywhere. Heard me?
That's the way it works.
Looking down.
Look, she's like, yo, I can't wait to go back. Make sure you go back, Miss Darkchild. Watch that segment right there. Just make sure you go to 19 minutes and 40 seconds and just look at and hear how you sound just now.
Okay.
Say something now. Say something again. Look, we said we think you're in the bathroom. Look at Simply D background. So I'm in the mood, like I just was saying before we went live. Y'all have to excuse me the past week, a week and a half, but I gotta go. So which one? When you look at the bathroom to the left and right, right? You know how it's going to go, but I ain't gonna go there. Where the middle bathroom at?
A1.
Like, hold up, something ain't right here. Ain't the bathroom missing nowadays?
Oh, wait a minute. You got to get him to say something so I can peep down and look. I just caught what you were saying.
Like, I'm trying to figure where the middle bathroom at. Like,
He gotta say something, though, so that he'll pop up in the screen.
say something, Simply D.
Say something, Simply D.
Oh.
And there we go. Look at you. You gonna find out.
That's because you
Out.
you only pop up when you say something when people have the phone and they have the one screen. That's why. Lower your screen, Simply D, because you high as heck. You only see the top of your eyebrows.
Oh, I'm trying to figure this out.
Look, setting up a studio in the bathroom.
John, congratulations
On what?
on your wedding.
What wedding?
For the 28th time.
There you go.
That's gonna be a long time coming, bro.
Says your wives
A long.
So what's going on with everybody? How's everybody doing?
Chilling.
Tired.
you got
Working and grinding.
How was your weekend? Working and grinding? Mark 5.
Yeah.
Good.
I think we all stay. Look, you got a bunch of working guys on here. That's all we do is work.
Exactly.
How was your week?
It was good. I had the fashion show, and it went off. Even though it rained, it went off really well. We had a really good time doing that fashion show, and it's going to lead to a whole lot of other things that we're going to do here in the city. So I'm looking forward to that. We got exciting things coming up.
Okay. And Fast Lane, how was your week?
I was in jail.
Okay. Yeah, we know. All right. Well, everybody's week was good. Same here. Comedy shows are starting to pick back up. Otherwise than that, same old, same old. It's another Thursday. Let's see what's popping out here in the news, in the World Wide Web, and the worldwide news. See what these people next to me got masks on, and it's all of them in the car. They scared they're gonna get COVID from each other. I don't get this driving in a car with a freaking mask on.
That's crazy.
It depends who you're in the car with, though.
How you drive?
If they're in a car, with people that they don't live with, I would have a mask on too. Look.
Yeah, but how you in the car by yourself and you still got a mask on?
Yeah, that is goofy.
Makes me sick.
That's goofy. The only way I can see that, like, unless somebody just got out the car and you just feel like, I don't know, you should spray your car. You should just keep lights on your car anyway for when people, you'd be like, shh, spray all around or whatever the case may be.
You know what I heard too?
What?
That they found the murderer for Jam Master Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It was two guys.
His mother, his sister, and him, they're all dead. So nobody is gonna live to see it come to fruition.
What you mean, Jam Master Jay's people passed away? Jam Master Jay, or his sister?
Brother died in the last 2 years.
Wow.
So nobody got to see justice.
Wow.
So that's real interesting. I'd like to hear that story. I wasn't able to catch up on it with the news, but Telemundo. I love the two guys, and was it a setup, or did they put somebody out there to do it, or what was the situation? But it took them 18 years to find him.
Yeah.
But yet they can't find a dude for me.
Well, kudos to whoever those cops were, because they were determined not to let this cold case go unsolved.
Right.
Yeah, kudos.
Yeah.
That's something. So I guess Biggie and Tupac murdered should be next.
It ain't gonna happen.
We all know who did that.
20 years, something like that.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
It's been some time since then, right? Like,
Yeah.
Biggie died in 97 and Pac died 96.
yeah, wasn't it the next year?
Yeah.
So you telling me we're not gonna find out?
No.
Allegedly, we know who did it.
Elvis.
Elvis? Shut up.
Well, you gotta look at it this way. Look at the whole Emmett Till situation. How what was that? Years and years later, we found out that the lady lied. You never know.
Exactly.
Never know.
Yeah.
96. She said 96 and 97. Nope, we ain't gonna find out. That's what some of our Facebook people said. Shout out to our Facebook viewers who's watching. Make sure y'all share the broadcast. We're gonna talk about some great things later on this show. I have Miss Deeva Gordon on to talk about some of the products and things that she put together. And also, let me tell y'all, the last show, I think we had a show since then. Did I tell y'all about the shooting on the platform up to where I work at? Right there on the platform. Young boys tried to shoot 4 shots. Pow, pow, pow. Man, look. Right there. Luckily, it wasn't a lot of people out there, but I noticed they get back real quiet. Real quiet.
Tell us the story. Tell us what happened.
Well, I was out there sitting there getting ready to go back to work, and 2 gentlemen I thought they were slap boxing. And my coworker was like, "Oh, they fighting." So when they went around the corner, because I didn't see nothing, so they went around the corner. All of a sudden, I heard pop. I'm like looking around, like, "Damn, was that a gunshot?" Pop, pop. And you know, when you're from Abbotsford Project, and you hear gunshots, your reaction might be a little bit faster than a lot of other people. I was, look, look. And all of a sudden, I peep back out the door. Except the police officers coming down there with their guns drawn. Young boy, locked up. And he dumb enough to throw. Now, let me ask y'all something. This is going to be a real pop quiz. Where was the first place you would think a person would throw a gun? If you're standing on a platform. And of course,
Down on the tracks.
say it again?
Down on the tracks.
No? Try one more try.
Trash can.
Here you go. Bingo. Like the cop's not gonna go look in the trash can because the trash can right there and find the gun.
Wow.
Another young person.
Look.
Well,
About it is 4 gunshots, and I'm not saying that I wish anybody gets shot. Let's get that understood. Right? Nobody got hit. And the guy was right there. I'm talking about, they were within 6 feet.
I'm saying they don't know how to shoot. They so quick to pull out a gun, but don't know how to shoot. How you miss somebody right in front of you?
because they learned how to shoot watching video games.
On the sideways crack.
Yeah.
So that was my overtime time too. I was on overtime. I said, damn, I would have took overtime if I knew all this was going to happen. Like crazy. So that's one exciting thing that happened 2 Mondays ago. I see a lot of things, man. I'm telling you. And then one more story before we really get into our topics. So then you got this older guy with a cane, Caucasian guy. He pull his penis out and pee in the trash can. I'm like, yo, I know you ain't ready to do that right now. Go up there somewhere. Go away from where everybody at. The bathrooms is closed, this and that, this and that. I'm like, but still, don't do it where people standing. You got all this room. Go up there. The man got mad. So a female African-American co-worker came out. He said, no, he wasn't ready to do that. He's like, the back. He started yelling, hitting his cane against the wet floor signs, getting mad, knocking stuff over. And I'm sitting there laughing at him. And she comes out and says, no, he wasn't ready to do that. So he says, shut up, B-word. So now it triggered something with me. I don't think that people understand at this time, in these days that we're going through, that you should not call anybody a female, an African American female, and no black or white guy should call a female a B. But you're Caucasian, just want to yell out black. No, he said, what did he say? You B. So I snapped out on him and told him I was going to kick him in his old kneecaps if he said that out of his mouth again. Why did another African American male apologize to the guy? So I snapped out on him like, yo, that's the problem. That females, I don't think, feel as though that some men, I'm not going to say all men, are protected. They don't feel as though that men aren't protecting them enough.
Right.
For you to stand there and let this man, period, Caucasian or black, let this man call your coworker female a B, and you don't approach that topic at all.
Yeah.
It kind of pissed me off. So I snapped out on him and said, you're a nut for letting him sit there and call her that, and then you apologize to him for him trying to do something wrong. That was my couple of weeks, my entertaining weeks.
Why you ain't push him on the tracks?
I told him I was gonna kick him in his old kneecaps if he keep it up.
You should have pushed him on the train tracks when the train was coming.
Mark, I need you to get a little bit more gristle than that.
Huh? What you mean?
I need you to get a little more gristle than that. No more kicking in the kneecaps. I need you to slam that thing on the track or something.
Yeah, the only reason because I was on the clock, so that's what saved them.
Oh,
If I wasn't on the clock, trust me, it would have been a whole different ball game with things. You know what I mean? Because
yeah, we gotta respect the clock.
And not just that, I'm just tired of people feeling comfortable saying and doing certain things to people, you know, like even if a situation like that, because he's seen men that work with her that was there, he shouldn't even felt comfortable to say that out his mouth. You know what I mean? So I wanted him to know that, yo, that's not happening while I'm standing there. So that's all. But trust me, if I wasn't on the clock, it would have been a whole different ball game. I probably would have tripped him. You know what I mean? So
Again, here in the bathrooms.
He giving out napkins or something probably. You know how when you wash your hands, they be like, hey, you go. Change up in the joint. Yeah, so other than that, you know. But what's up to Girl 6 is on? What's up, Girl 6?
Yeah. Hey, listen, it was funny because
Look. So I'm getting the camera, you're gonna tell a story. Hey, we listen.
I was only making on my paychecks. This is back in 1981. I'm making like $5.50 an hour on my paycheck, right? I'm bringing home like 175, sometimes $200 a day in gratuities and tips and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
On a busy day, I was riding about maybe 200. On a slow day, I would probably ride about, average day, I would ride about maybe like 80 to $100.
That was back in the day, all right?
Back in the day.
Yeah.
But a slow day, I walked out there no less than like $45, $50. Absolutely dead.
Okay.
Once they give me $1, I actually got moved up to, I was a broadcast, now I'm an assistant concierge. I was making money here and there. I was making money here. I had connection with all the rental car people.
Yeah.
Because I was renting all the guest cars and shit like that. So I got two of the guys and said, hey, man, look, anything you want a weekend, come see me. Shit, Lincoln one weekend.
Right.
Oldsmobile one weekend. I had so much money. But all the celebrities, all the movie stars, they all stay there.
Right.
Yeah. All Suite Hotel.
Yeah, it's going to just change big time.
All Suite Hotel.
Yeah.
When Jack Kelly used to live there,
Listening.
he came, I mean, man, look, I was there for like maybe 3-4 years. After my cousin Steve.
Well, the hospitality industry is going to change because of this.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. But back then was a good time to be in.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful time to be in. Young too, young ambitious. Like I said, I'm in the lobby.
I don't even give a damn. I don't give a damn.
I'm ready to call me. She said, Carl, you got like 5 paychecks back in? I said, really? I said, I got that. That's all.
Y'all are now listening to Sadior Presents Open Conversation. Conversation behind the conversation.
That's
I'm
crazy.
working 40, 50 hours a week.
What's going on, man?
But that's it. Duty, I'm playing to the RLS. I mean,
Bathroom Chronicle. Segment.
I put it on
Wonder if he see that camera looking at him.
Y'all are crazy as heck, man. Yo, only on Open Conversation.
Speaking of
You
my
have the bathroom talking to. Look, he don't even want to leave the bathroom. Hey,
Betty Jackson, Michael Jackson.
do we see that camera? What's going on? We having a whole conversation. That's something we're gonna talk about. You do not have a whole conversation in the bathroom with another man.
Yo, what you got? Headphones on, bro? You ain't got headphones. You got headphones on? Maybe he got an earpiece on. Only when Sadior Presents Open Conversation. We're in the middle of a show. We got Bathroom Chronicle.
Why is Tone in the bathroom talking to a man that was fixing his belt?
Right? And he's still talking to him.
Oh God, I can't with y'all, yo.
He look real uncomfortable, don't he?
Oh my God. And he was standing behind you fixing his belt and sucking his
And
teeth
this
like,
Yo, if this ain't entertainment, I don't know what the hell it is. Oh man, I tell you, for everybody that just jumped on our Facebook Live or that's watching this on YouTube, we're watching Sadior Presents Open Conversation with Miss Dark Child grubbing like usual. Mr. Fastlane laid back chilling. Make sure y'all, if y'all missed some of the show, y'all always can go to YouTube and search Sadior Radio. Channel. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel.
This boy still talking.
So here's some of these topics. Simply D, what we talking about? That's what.
So let's jump into my favorite today, Lisa Ray. Lisa Ray said she wants to get into an entanglement with Will.
So I guess now Jada Pinkett gonna come out with a song now.
Well, you know, allegedly her and Jada really don't vibe like that, supposedly.
Oh well, she probably just trying to get some attention because I don't remember nothing that she did except married a rich dude and what's that Players Club?
All right, what's going on? Yeah, they're doing a photo shoot.
Say that again, Dark.
He's still talking to this man in the bathroom.
I think he outside the bathroom. Yeah, he outside the bathroom. He ain't in the bathroom. The bathroom's just behind him. Yo, y'all funny. Y'all crazy. My man started like going in like he like, yeah, I used to make $200 in tips back in the day. Look, now, we know this boy a whole tip story.
Yeah.
What else you got? I don't think nobody really care about Lisa Ray and Jada. That's played out.
Okay. The removal of mailboxes. So Trump has his post general master removing mailboxes so that people can't mail in their ballots. And this is turning into a real big thing. Nancy Pelosi called the senators back in to have an emergency meeting to try to stop this. So that's one of the big things that's going on now, the removal of mailboxes.
You know what's crazy? I watched I'm starting to get into watching Donald stand up, his interviews and stuff like that. And he did an interview a couple of days ago saying that he don't really care about the mail-in vote ballots and stuff like that. So it's hard to believe anything this guy say, man. Because I hear two different stories. I hear that, he want the mail-in votes, then he said he really don't want the mail-in votes because it's going to ballots can get lost and all that type stuff. Like he don't want, it's a messed up situation. To me, they are liars.
He's trying to play both sides. You know what I mean? Because he's already filed injunctions about the mail-in ballot, saying that it's fraudulent. People can throw away mail-in ballots, this, that, and the other. So, why are you mailing yours?
I feel like everybody should still go vote. This is my personal opinion. They need to go and still vote. If you can go to the bar, you can go to cookouts, you can go to do all these other things, then you need to take your ass to the polls and pull that lever or push the button or whatever way they're going to do it. That's just me. I already told everybody, for the people asses that don't go vote, then I think they do need to do the mail-in ballots because they asses ain't voting anyway.
Right.
I think people need to act like their life depend on it when it comes to this election.
Absolutely.
Because realistically speaking, your future really do depend on this.
Absolutely. And it's a shame that you have to push it and make it such a big deal. Like people don't already see what's taking place and what's going on.
Yeah, it's just crazy. He's trying to come up with any and every type of way to keep his behind in office, which is crazy in itself.
And then you get those people that say, "Oh, my vote don't count," but it's amazing how your vote count when President Obama was running for office and he won. But now it's more so it's not that important. With people, like Mr. Fastlane said, is very important with this election because we see what's going on, but you complain, but you don't do nothing about it.
Exactly. And since we're on this subject, the piggyback on what you were saying earlier about the guy calling the female you so-called Republicans and Mr. Rush Limbaugh and President Trump, if you're behind it as well, where the hell do y'all get off calling a female out of her name? These T-shirts that y'all had, Joe and the Ho. Her name is Kamala Harris, and she's
Kamala
of the United States. Okay?
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris. She's not a hoe. Okay? So let's get that straight. How dare you say something like that out of your mouth about one of our own? How dare you? Because I guarantee you, if somebody was saying that about your wife, Mr. Trump, or Rush Limbaugh, you'll have a fit about it. Okay? Let's be better than that. Okay?
You know what amazes me? That, and I think I posted this the other day, that people don't really realize certain things that take place or how they treat people or what they say until it hits their home. You know what I mean? It's like when people were talking about Trump, they was like, "Oh, I dare you disrespect the president." When they was calling them, what they call them, Cheetos and all this other stuff, it was a big deal. But now, this African-American lady is running for vice president, and now you're calling her hoes and all this other stuff, and I guess that's okay.
Yeah. But when you was calling Michelle Obama a monkey and all this kind of stuff and making fun of her, all that was good. But now when somebody wants to make a comment about Trump's wife being what was she, a stripper or whatever she was, how dare you? You know what I mean? Or you want to call him out of his name, call him Cheetos and all that. How dare you respect the president? What did y'all do to Obama and Michelle? Y'all disrespected them every chance you got. People, governors, mayors of cities were making racial slurs and comments. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
But then they keep saying that they want to stop racism, we're against racism, but they come out their mouth and say little things.
Exactly.
Make racism wrong. That's right. Absolutely.
Y'all better know it. Get your shirt. Your shirt, make
But you
racism
know
wrong
what?
again.
But you know what? Bush, Trump always says stuff to get a reaction from people. That's why Michelle Obama never replied.
Right. But I'm just saying.
Because he does that to get a rise out of people, and then when they get it, he fall back.
Mm-hmm.
Unless the pressure gets too thick, because he knows it's a bounty, it's a price on his head.
Yeah, he definitely disrespectful to Biden left and right. Every time he say a statement about him, he got something ignorant.
You know, I was on.
He should have made Obama his vice president. He should have made Michelle Obama his vice president.
Yeah,
So he can be
I don't think she. Now you sideways. Look, I don't think she wanted to run. That's why they kept her out of this whole election thing.
Yeah.
And another thing for my people, do your research before you start coming out your mouth going by what people say. You know, right or wrong, a lot of people, they hear something and they run with it. You know, and I mean, I might be guilty for that too. I'm working on it. But we have a habit of when we hear something, we just go with that. Instead of saying, damn, you know what, I'm glad you brought that to my attention. Let me research. Do your own research. Come up with your own conclusion on how you feel. I'm trying to follow the masses.
You know what's funny? So I was on the social media site last night after Obama spoke and after the Democrats had their little, convention. People started getting social media and making comments. So this one came on and was like, well, how do you feel about the comments that Biden made saying that if blacks don't vote for him and yada, 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 yada? I said, well, what about the comments that Trump made about blacks? How he's done more for blacks since Abraham Lincoln and all of that kind of stuff. Oh, I don't recall him saying that. Okay, you don't recall him saying that, but you recall what Joe said. You know what I mean? I was like, lady, please,
Ask you something. I'm gonna play. I don't like using that name, but I'm gonna play the middleman. Let's put it that way. Now, when Trump said that
turn on his blood.
for African Americans, right?
Uh-huh.
How did y'all take that statement?
When he said what?
Take it offensive statement?
When he said what?
That he did more for African Americans than, did you take offense to it, or did you take offense to it because you feel as though that he's lying, he didn't do anything to us?
I think it was offensive. I took it as a slap in the face.
I was at work, so I just real fast.
You took it offensive as a racist type of thing, or you took it as he lying, he ain't do jack for us? Like, what was the?
I took it as both. One, he's lying.
Yeah, first of all, people know he's lying.
Right.
But I took it more offense to his first campaign when he said, as African Americans, what do you got to lose? You don't have jobs. Your kids don't have no education. And he just picked on all the negative things and trying to say, well, your lives are useless. So what do you got to use? What do you got to lose voting for me? I took more offense to that than this statement because he showed who he was the first time. So if anything, that should have been enough for people to get out there and go vote. But if you didn't go vote because of that, then you damn sure should have went and voted after all the disrespect that we've had to endure over the past 3.5 years. So if you can't find any reason to get out and go vote, and you couldn't find a reason to get out and vote after all the stuff that happens with when the looting starts, the shooting starts, and the things that he say, you go back to your country, things of that nature. If you can't find no reasons to get out and go vote over some of the shit that he said over the past 3.5 years, then people just don't want to go vote.
Absolutely. I agree. That's why I asked that question, because some people always take keywords
No.
black, white, and they run with it instead of really digging and understanding the statements
How
said when it comes to. So people don't understand when it comes to statements. Really understand the statements, like you just said and broke down. That's the statements that should bother people. Outside of, oh, I did more for black people, this and that, this and that. It's like, all right, we all know you're lying. That's like one of those Mr. Roger moments when he took the train into make believe land. That's where he over there in make believe land. But the statement of what you said about what you have to lose, y'all don't have Jack and this and that. That's offensive, and it's scary because he still won after saying those statements.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's like, wow, are we really paying attention to what's going on? And do people really realize that that whole George Floyd thing had thousands and thousands of people snapping out, burning, rioting, pissed off, right? Over one man, which I totally agree why we got that way. But now you're talking about putting somebody in a White House that can hurt thousands of African Americans.
Mm-hmm.
So why aren't we the way we was over that one situation, like with this situation that's messing with jobs, crime, guns, and basically all the middle class and lower class people? You know what I mean? It's like we don't sit there and really be like, damn. That's like somebody smack you in the face, you go, oh, damn. Then they shoot you, you want to pay attention to it. Yo, he still smacked you in the face. That's disrespectful too. You should have responded the same way you would respond with anything. It's disrespect.
Exactly. And people still are finding reasons to say, I'm not gonna go vote. I'm not gonna go vote. You need to vote like your life depend on it, for real.
Yes.
Vote like, get out there and go vote like Obama was running for president again. Because that's the only way you're going to get him out the office.
Go ahead, I muted him.
Yeah. At the end of the day, you have a lot of Trump supporters who are rallying up quietly, who are planning on going out there to the polls to do what they have to do to vote for this man and get him back in. And he's not running on anything. He don't have any policies that he's running on. He don't address issues.
Unmute yourself, Tone, when you're ready to talk.
You know, he don't address issues. The only thing he do, he want to crack jokes. He want to bust on people. And anytime somebody disagree with him, then he has an issue with them. But he don't address anything that's going on in this country. He hasn't since he's been in there, and he don't plan on it.
Nope.
He want to boycott Goodyear because Goodyear told their employees that they cannot wear
a mega hat.
Right, a mega hat. So he says, well, we're not going to support big Goodyear. You know, we'll go to somebody else and get tires made, and that's that. You know, we don't want to use them. Now, Goodyear make the damn tires that's on that goddamn car that he drives. Oh, we'll get tires from somewhere else. We don't need them tires. But you talk about you bringing jobs to America, but Goodyear is an American company.
Exactly.
So you're telling people to boycott Goodyear? He also made a statement about India. If India don't support what he does, you know, because of Kamala Harris, if they don't support what he do, then the only thing for him to do is retaliate against them because they're not supporting him. What type of president are we working with? He's not a damn president. He's not running this country like it's a democracy. He's running it like it's a dictatorship. He's a fucking modern day Hitler. And if people can't get it together, then we are headed down a path of destruction and of no return.
And the thing about it is, that's called abusing power. Basically.
Exactly.
That's just what it is. There's no gray area with it. It's abusing power. Oh, you're not going to do this, or we're going to pull contracts.
Right.
Wow. Like, damn. So, you know, so that sounds to me like he's running America like some of these third world countries.
Mm-hmm. And like Fast Lane said, he has no policies to put in place, as he addresses no issues. well, this is how I'm going to take care of this to stop my drip. He doesn't do any of that. He's always on the attack, trying to attack somebody and belittle them. That's all he does. That's all he does.
He's attacked people even in his cabinet.
Right.
Look at Dr. Fauci. That was your right-hand man. But as soon as he says something that you don't agree with, he's the dumbest person that you've ever met. Everybody that gets in trouble, you know, or that goes against something that he says, then he no longer wants any association with him.
Right. Yeah. He has to be the smartest person in the room, although he's the dumbest.
Exactly. The coronavirus situation. He hasn't said anything positive or right about the coronavirus situation to date. Look at it. You can go on YouTube and Google, and look up any video that he's done. Go on YouTube, look up any video, and you will find everything that he said. He's misled people. He told people to drink bleach. Like, huh? Everybody knows if you drink bleach, it'll kill you.
Right.
I think his whole thing, he surrounds himself. If you notice, when he talks, what he does is he don't know anything that's important when it comes to government. So he brings people up, or he'll tell somebody, yeah, we checking with this person, he gives out everything. So that way, when they ask questions, you can go back to those people. So it's basically, you know, and I mean, I know you're supposed to build strong.
And that white girl that he got working with him, Kelly Ann, she's about to be a stupid ass. Because say all kinds of crazy stuff. She agreed with anything that he says. She is her puppet. You notice every speaker that he get, they jump off real quick. I'm surprised she stayed this long.
She's a puppet.
Yeah.
She agrees with everything he says. Everything.
Yeah. So I think we need to get out and vote. What else we got?
You wanted to talk about the virtual schools.
Right. School.
Yeah.
As far as how y'all feel about that, as far as the children with these schools at home on a computer and stuff like that.
I disagree with him. I'm gonna tell you why.
For the purpose of them trying to calm down with the corona, I think it's a good thing. But my thing is, I have a nephew that's autistic, and those kids are the ones that's going to be hurt the most because there's nothing in place for them. For a regular kid who can get in, tune in, go to school, it's fine. But for a kid who's autistic that needs that special ed, that support, they're going to. So it's tough.
We ain't hear nothing you said. Go back. Rewind yourself.
And everything that for kids that need special needs this is not going to be a good thing. Reason being, when they need those supports and the support system and the teacher's aid and the hands-on and the pets in the classroom, they're not going to have that support because it's not going to be there. For a kid that can get up in the morning, turn the clock on, brush his teeth, eat his breakfast, go downstairs, turn on the computer, and he's there in school, it's fine.
Right.
Not a problem. But what about those kids that are special needs and special supports? I have a nephew who is autistic. What about him? He's not going to be able to get the supports that he needs. And everybody knows with special ed and special kids, consistency is important.
That's true.
So we have to be consistent with these kids, and they're not going to get that.
And it's funny because that's what me and Mr. Fastlane was talking about earlier. The exact thing that you said, that's what we were talking about. As far as the children that needs the hands-on is going to really fall on the parents and the people at home to try to cover that part, which is not going to be the same. Because children respond, I think, my personal opinion, children respond to teachers, help aides, and all those individuals different than with people that's in their life every day. So
And
it's,
parents need
you know,
to pray too. Parents need to pray. They want. That's the reason they send them kids to school, so that they can eat. Somebody can watch them, so they can get some sleep, so they can run some errands, so they can do whatever they need to do while those kids are in school.
yeah,
It's going to be stressful.
yeah,
Well, I'll tell you, I disagree with it because I think a kid can easily be distracted when they're at home. They can log into the computer, but they can be doing other things. Like they can be watching TV or playing a video game and not really paying attention to what's going on. Because who's there to really oversee what they're doing? You know what I mean?
My son, exactly. My son was supposed to be doing classwork. The teacher called me and said that they're upstairs, they're calling him, and he's not responding. So I tiptoed upstairs and snatched his computer from him, and he was on YouTube.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be in class. He was on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
So I went on his computer and deleted everything off of his computer. So during school hours, they're not allowed to touch their phone.
Right, right.
And I deleted everything off of their computer that's not school related. So if you're on your computer and it's not school related, you know that I took it off.
Right. That's what it's going to have to be.
So I mean, you have to do those things. So you can't touch. And my kids have to do school in front of a camera. You know, if I'm not home, they have to sit in front of one of my mini video cameras that I have in the house, and I need to be able to see you.
Right, right.
Okay.
To see what you're doing.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be definitely different for people to try to support and be there when it comes to the children as far as education. I like that they're trying to do something instead of just having these children sit around not doing anything.
Right.
That's one thing that's a plus, that, you know, they're trying to come up with something. And I think because this whole C-19, I call it, nobody knows, like, there's no backup plan with this because nobody knew about it. It's new to everybody.
Right.
The transit system is new to the banks, is new to everybody. So now it's in the phase, I think, where people are testing different things to see if it works. Because we have to come up with something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's definitely interesting how we have to deal with this whole virus thing.
Mm-hmm.
As far as the antidote or whatever, how do you feel about that? That everybody's trying to fight over who comes up with it first.
Russia said they already got it.
Yeah, Russia did say they had it, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yep, Russia said they already had it. Listen, I'm leery of anybody that said they got the 19 vaccine anyway. And you know what I thought about today? I'm almost scared that they're going to put something in to the flu vaccine and cover it up.
You know what? Well, I don't get that either, but that's deep.
Yeah, I'm gonna mess around with that flu shot.
Right. I thought about that today. They're going to probably try to put something in the flu shot as a tester for the COVID-19.
Ain't that a shame that you live a type of, like, that you just don't...
Like that you're leery of your own government?
Your own government. Yeah, that's exactly. Like, you don't know what to trust. You don't know, what to do as far as... And it amazes me how nobody talks about G5 no more. It just, like, fell off. Like, G5 just went left.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything, like, maybe I missed it, but I haven't really heard as much about it as I used to hear about it.
Yep.
We as human beings are so, not gullible, but it's so easy to replace what we fight for, what we thinking about. You know what I mean? It's just so amazing how we just forget.
Yeah. Because it's so easy to adapt what the media is showing us that's what we start focusing on. So, this is the new thing. So now I forgot all about that because we're not thinking for ourselves.
No, and if you think for yourself, they try to make it out that you crazy.
Right.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh, you crazy. Oh, this
Mhm.
and that. Hit them with some tax bills or something. Destroy them. Like,
Or let's get rid of them.
yeah, that too. Yeah. Start getting that Michael Jackson Prince syndrome. You better be,
Yeah.
you know what I
We
mean?
can't have them out here telling these people the truth.
At all. And the thing about it is, people, you know, I got put in a situation, right, where it's more so fighting for people, like say a union type of situation. I'll use this for example. Say if they want you to be the shop stewardess of the union, like it's scary because you be like, man, I'm gonna go fight for the people that's not gonna fight for me. Look,
Right.
so you be sitting there at the table fighting for somebody, and they be sitting there like, no, I don't know what's wrong with him. I ain't tell him that, this and that. And you sitting at that table trying to fight for their job.
Right.
You understand?
And know they wrong.
Yeah, it's like, how do you support people that don't support themselves or support you?
Exactly.
You know, or then if you were the union rep or something like that, they hating on you.
Yeah.
But they don't want to be the union rep, but they hating on you.
Yeah. And encourage you to do it.
Right? As soon as you're out there, oh man, I don't know why he did that, this and that. They throw you throw you right under the bus. So it's like, you know, it's like how are you gonna make moves and grow in anything if the people that you're fighting for don't fight for you?
Exactly. Let me tell you, I used to fall for the okie doke because as a supervisor, I would be told, oh, we're going to have a supervisors meeting. So all the other supervisors who really didn't like speaking up but knew I would speak up, they would come and get in my ear. Yeah, somebody needs to say this and somebody needs to say that, right? So I would be taking notes. So come meeting time, you know, they would be like, so what are y'all grievances? I'm speaking up. But the supervisor who told me the problem, they sitting back chilling. You know what I mean? So now I'm out there standing out there by myself. And I'm looking at them like, oh, you ain't got nothing to say? This one is your issue. But you got me fighting for your issue, and you're not even backing me up. So now,
you're a troublemaker.
Yeah.
So
So
you're
now,
a troublemaker.
so now I don't say nothing now. Be like, really? That's your issue? You need
And
to
then
speak
think
on it.
about it this, check it out. You say something, you're a troublemaker. You don't say something, you a messed up union rep. You ain't, you know, he ain't nobody, he don't be doing nothing he's supposed to.
Yep.
Like it's a situation where you don't know what to do. How do you approach that?
Mm-hmm.
And it's the same thing with people that's out there, like the what's the young lady name that spoke up when this whole George Floyd, you know, she stood up there and she said, you know, y'all want us to act right, y'all gotta act right. What's her name? I can't remember her name, but I'll get it. It's more so everybody should be supporting her because she's not stepping up for the excitement of her. She's
Right.
stepping up to fight for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So why wouldn't we want to support her? It ain't like, you know, is it we scared because she's gonna have a little of the limelight? But look at the limelight that she's getting.
Yeah.
Now she basically stepped up to talk for us and put her family and everybody that's close to her in harm's way to fight for you.
You know what's crazy? Like I said, I'm in, you know, these other groups that be talking about political issues, and you know, I'll come on and I'll get involved with it. I had a very close friend of mine who happens to be white called me up and was like, you know, I love you like a brother. I was like, yup. They said to me, watch yourself because you're too outspoken and people are starting to pay attention. And they was like, I just want you to watch yourself. You know what I mean?
Ain't that crazy?
Mm-hmm. This was last week.
Tamika Merrily. What's her name? Tamika Merrily? Merrily, M-A Morally. You know the young lady I'm talking about, right?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's like, you know, I'm sitting back. So how are we ever going to get people to step up and talk for us if we don't support
Yep.
Because we don't step up and talk for ourselves.
And that's another reason why we need to support the people that do have the heart to talk for us. You know what I mean? If you're a punk and you sit back and you let things happen to you, but you really don't like the way you're being treated, or something's, you really want to say something, but you're just not that person. Everybody is not built to step up in the forefront and fight for what's right. But when you get those individuals that step up step up to the forefront and talk, support them
And protect them.
Definitely protect them.
Yep.
Like I said, people call themselves gangsters, but they fall back and they just let anything happen to the people that they so-called love.
Mm-hmm.
Why you gangster?
Yeah, but you gangster.
And you letting a man call a woman a B, or you sitting around just letting another man smack up on a female. Picture that was your mother or your sister, you'd be ready to snap out.
Right.
So we gotta, and I know, trust me, I know sometimes people should be smacked in their mouth. Trust me, I understand, because I'll be wanting to smack a couple people in their mouth. But at the same time, it's like, you got to sit back and really absorb the situation, It amazes me, man. It amazes me. Shout out to Latoya from Sadior Radio. She said, hey, family, to everybody on our Facebook Live. What else we got? What else can we talk about?
I'm gonna take this time to give my condolences to the Echoes family.
Definitely.
Lost a brother this week, Darren D. Nice, and I just want to send my condolences out to the Echoes family.
Yeah, definitely.
You can always cash
the coolest dudes I knew and grew up with. One of the coolest dudes, like real laid back, smooth dude. Every morning when I say good morning on our social media, he would basically say peace or something like that and send some love, and told me one time, he inboxed me and said, keep doing what you're doing, bro. Don't give up on what you're doing. I love what you're doing, and just, definitely an inspiration. And that's the part I think that people don't realize in life, that sometimes you don't have to be a multi-millionaire or some boy that's driving a Bentley or Benz to encourage somebody. Sometimes it's the smallest things that you do that can encourage somebody and support somebody. That means a lot. And see, that's what we got to get off of this thing, that we think that you have to be a multi-millionaire or somebody that's basically, in the limelight, like a Jay-Z or a Fresh Prince, Will Smith, and all them, to be able to inspire people. It can be the everyday person that can inspire you, just because the simple fact that they paying you attention and they sending you love and motivating you. So just wanted to throw that out there, but definitely, that's definitely a loss for the positive person,
Yeah. Did anyone see the speech that Cat Williams made?
Say it again.
Did anyone see the speech that Cat Williams made?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. That was interesting. Not you, Simply D. That was Dark. Dark,
what was it about?
I like the way he did it. It was about basically politics and life. It was real simple.
What's going on?
And he dressed up like the boy, what's the rapper boy that talked all the junk, that's riding big wheels and stuff up in the New York streets, talking about he can eat with $1 million in the bag and all that. Satoshi 6ix9ine or whatever. He had his hair like that.
Yeah.
He had his hair colored up. And what's funny is, he was absolutely the opposite of what people thought he would have been like.
Yup.
And that's what I loved about it. You would have thought he got up there and did some stupid stuff because he was dressed stupid.
Right.
And I was sitting there like, okay, where we ready to go with this? And
where was it? Internet?
Yeah, it was on I think YouTube or something like that.
Yeah. Go look for Cat Williams' last speech. He is so on point.
Yeah, he definitely said some stuff that was interesting.
Yes, he did.
And again, people like they say, don't judge his book by his cover.
Never do.
Because I think people sitting there like, all right, what we ready to do, Cat?
Because even the dumbest comedians done got smart. They figured it out. See, most comedians don't know how to story tell. And you got to be a good storyteller to be in this new generation of comedy, is what it's called. And a lot of people don't know how to story tell. So you have to be in the entertainment business. You notice that the stars are not working. I ran into a guy today who is security for the stars. I said, what's going on? He said, business is all right. He said, these cats just not moving. He said, because the stars ain't going nowhere. And since they ain't going nowhere, I guess I'm not going nowhere. I said, well, you got to give it to the new year. Because now you got to think about it. It's a lot of entertainers that are not making money. Because they make their money off tours and traveling and concerts and all that. A lot of that shit shut down.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate the fact that Cat Williams used his platform to talk about the issues that are going on.
Absolutely. And anybody that has that chance to get in front of the mic and talk in front of masses, I hope you do use your platform to get out there and say something to people. Get out there and tell them to vote. Get out there, listen, put a spin on it. People listen to comics before they listen to
Politician.
yeah. I'm out here looking at the PPE man. Damn, you looking that hard for some shit.
Well, we got 10 minutes before
looking at somebody inspection
10 minutes before Deeva.
Like you on inspection sticker, you a bitch.
I want to do something real quick. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I could do this real quick. What's up to all our people that's watching us on Facebook, people that's watching on YouTube? Here you go, real quick. Watch this. How to utilize technology. Watch this real quick. Let's see. Hopefully I can do this. We're gonna try something real quick. Tell me if y'all can see it.
Yeah, I see it.
Thank you, everyone, and no one. Ladies and gentlemen,
Y'all hear it?
Cat Williams. Crickets.
Yep.
Woo. That might not have looked like a lot to y'all, but that was the comedian's version of hell right there. But it's a new day. We don't know if we'll make it through the circumstances we're being faced with, but if it doesn't fit,
What? Cat Williams?
Yeah.
Wow.
things in this world are starting to not fit. Right now, we have a perfect running the free world. We got a guy whose advice included things that no decent crackhead would tell you to do with a gunshot wound. The man said if you have bleach, rub it on yourself. Sprinkle some in your eye. If you see any UV lighting, walk in front of it. But these are serious times. The president's a clown. Who gonna say something that makes sense? As for me and my household, I will. If you need me to say something dumb real slow so you can get it, I'll do that. Watch how it goes. Gravity is real. Huh, wasn't that simple? You notice how people didn't start hollering, well, bananas matter too. Nope, not the time for that. Let's stick on facts. Black lives matter, period. You can say it, you're at home, say it. Wherever you are, no matter who's around, just say it. Say it because it's a fact. I want to apologize if some people have seen civil unrest and didn't understand that civil unrest is what happens every time a place is ruled by the people and the people's needs are not being met. Might not be the happy truth you want, but we deserve the truth. Even one of the greatest cities in the world, New York, a place that's got 100,000 magnificent landmarks. Even they have deep, dark secrets. They got an island in New York called Hart Island. It's where the unclaimed dead bodies go. Now, you think I'm talking about in the past, don't you? No. Today. That's what this island is for death and despair. They got mental institutions and all type of things. I ain't never been there. I don't know the recipe. I'm just saying, some of y'all thought you only had two choices, just like this election. You thought your choices was heaven or hell. No, you got another choice, Hard Island, baby. Purgatory, limbo. Where you go when ain't nobody claim you. You just died and everybody said, you know what would save a funeral? Now, while that might be unpleasant for some, it's the truth. This is not the first time a great city like New York has been going through this, and this is not the first time that a great country like this has been going through what we're going through. This is not close to the first pandemic. The last pandemic happened in the 90s. It was called AIDS. That's what filled up Hard Island last time, and here we are again. It's an airborne virus, folks. If you breathe air, put on a mask. And because we can all agree that breathing is important, we can all agree that you putting your knee on a man's neck for 8 minutes, it's just murder. It's televised murder. So now there must be a reaction for that. I'm not gonna hide in a bunker. I'm on the front line with you. For 20 years, I told you, the police is out there hurting people, and y'all didn't want to believe me. Y'all just said, can't keep getting in trouble. The whole time, I was just glad I made it out alive. Finally, the chickens have come to roost. You're going to get rid of racism this time, once and for all, no matter what has to happen, folks. It only must be identified and then worked on. I have no right to tell people to vote, but I will tell you that even if your choices were as dumb as hickory, dickory, and dock, even if those were your only choices, I would ask you to make a choice. And if you can't make a choice, go on and put my name on there. It ain't gonna count for nothing considering current legal situations I may or may not find myself in. But I appreciate your vote. It's time to make changes, folks. You can make them there at your own home. Thank you all. Have a good day. Be kind to your neighbors. If you see a sign that says Black Lives Matter, say out loud, white friends. Sure do. Watch how quickly things start to change in the country. White people, if you're scared about Negroes, I'd like to remind you of something. That anger and that rage that you think will one day be unleashed upon white families, you've been waiting on it for 400 years. We're better people than that. I know what you heard. Dogs, animals, monsters. Nope, better people than that. Not only can we do better, we want to do better. We are doing better. And you're free to join us. Anyway, it's been a pleasure to be here. I kept most of the jokes in quarantine in case you were looking for some laughs. If you got some information out of it, I appreciate that. I have already done more than an elected official. I thank you, and good night.
Good timing, good timing. Let me stop this real quick so I can welcome our guest.
We got the touch back on that.
So this real quick. Miss Deeva Gordon has just joined us. Unmute yourself, Miss Deeva. Look, hey Dark, you gotta unmute yourself, Deeve. Unmute yourself. We can't hear you yet. There you go.
Can you hear me now?
You gotta rock this, man. We can hear you.
All right. Good evening, everybody.
What's up?
How y'all doing?
All right, you.
Conversation mask, that's what you better be rocking. What's up,
Good.
Deeva? Welcome.
Hey.
That was good timing. He just was finishing up. Look, Mr. Cat Williams, we was talking about his video that he put up.
Okay, cool.
That a lot of people was expecting him to get up there and, you know, be the regular Cat Williams and say some crazy stuff. If you get a chance, check it out. He said some real positive things.
Okay.
Ms. Darkshire, how you feel about that?
Wow, that kind of blew my mind right there. He said, listen, you heard him say, I put the jokes in quarantine. He said, I done said more than all the elected officials have done. He said, feel free to cast my vote, cast your vote for me. He said, it ain't gonna mean nothing because of the legal troubles that I'm in. But guess what? Go ahead and do it. He was real as real could be.
Absolutely.
And listen, they better rebroadcast that 52 million times because he was on point.
That's why I played it. I said, you know what? Before Deeva jump on here, let me play this. That way it's part of our show because Simply D brought it up, and I said, dang, I thought nobody was really talking about that. So it amazes me how certain things that people should talk about when it comes to our people putting different.
They don't.
Yeah, they don't. As soon as
I gotta
somebody
check it out.
George Street with their drawers on or something like that, everybody in the world's talking about it.
True. People like talking about negativity. You know what I mean? Not that many people are able to spew, positivity and keep it that way.
Yeah. You see how he dressed, right? You see he had the whole Tekashi 6ix9ine look with the red, yellow, blue in his hair. I was like, okay. I ain't gonna lie. First time I watched it, I was like, oh, come on, cat. Not right now.
Right. But listen, when I first came on here, when you were talking about have I seen the video, I have to see it now because when you first said it, I was like, oh, God, what did he do now? So
yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah. It was all positive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like when I first saw it, I thought he was getting ready to make some jokes and clown. And I was like, okay. But then as he started talking and you start paying attention, he's just touching on some points of things that's going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got to definitely check that out.
So,
it's working now.
We got
so any Sadior listeners that's out there, y'all rebroadcast this and listen to this because that was powerful. And like I said, it's about us and having a conversation. So we had this conversation about it, and it came up in a conversation. So as Simply D always said, Sadior comes to do what?
Educate, enlighten, entertain.
That's right.
That's what we just did. We enlightened you, we educated you, and we're going to definitely always entertain you. Right now, we got our special guest on. You're listening to another edition of Sadior Presents an Open Conversation. Don't be afraid of this mask. I'm in CVS picking up my medicine. So I'm going to be back in the car in a minute. So I had the mask up because the line is on there. So you got the one and only, the extraordinary. She always comes and blesses us as our super duper guest. She's always on the outside blessing us as our super duper sister. And she's always there for us also. Always a big fan and a big supporter of Sadior. This woman needs no introduction in and outside of Philadelphia. Give it to her, Mark.
What's up, Miss Deeva? So we got you on here today. We have a segment that we started since we brought Open Conversation back, but more so geared towards entrepreneurs. And because of this whole quarantine situation, I think that it's more entrepreneurs jumping out the woodwork, which I love it. I love it. And you started another branch of business, which is probably like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like your 15th business that you're doing. That's why she never had time. Look, I bet you she just rolled out the bed, fixed her hair, and jumped on live. So tell us a little bit about what's going on with this business venture that you got going on.
Well, first and foremost, thank you for having me on. And that introduction, Dark Child, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I just try to give people the energy that they give me. You know what I mean? Y'all love me and I love y'all right back. And that's just the way that it goes. You know what I mean? So thank you for that introduction. I'm always going to be there with you all, for you all, and, all of the positivity and everything above. Well, I am going to talk about my new business, Nature's Kiss by Gordon's. And basically, it's not just a hair serum. It is a body care line. I started it out, and I'm going to be brief about it, but I started it out because I suffered hair loss because I decided to put braids in my hair, and I have sensitivity to a lot of different things. That's why you don't see me with a lot of weaves and a lot of braids all the time. So, make a long story short, I did some investigating to figure out what I can do to help promote hair growth so I can get my hair back. So in developing it, it started working. I realized that it was working for my skin, you know, and what I did do is develop Gordon's hair serum. So I did the Gordon's hair serum, and, you know, family members were using it and they wanted something to take on the go. So I developed the hand serum so they could take it on the go. And I'm going to have a hand lotion as well. So with that being said, I went on to it and I'm like, all right, it heals, it helps promote hair growth, but what can I develop that, you know, people could put on that actually feels good, feels smooth? And that's when I developed the body butter. So I have the body butter, and it comes in, it's going to be coming in different jars. It's this level, but I went even just a little further. I wanted, you know, when it comes to your skincare, you know, one of the things that you want is something that is going to nourish your skin, but it's going to be healthy and all natural, because I don't do chemicals. And a lot of times women like the layer. We like to do baths and stuff like that. So I also have bath bombs that I just developed with the, how could I say, the ointment and the Nature's Care in it. I actually just, you were right, Mark. I just got finished taking a luxurious bath in it. And it kind of, it feels like silk. It layers your skin. And when you get out and you put that body butter on, and the thing about it is any scars or blemishes and marks that you have, like while you're putting it on, you're not even thinking about, you know, you're trying to remove a mark or something like that, but it's working and it's processing during the whole time. And it's not something that you have to do as a regimen, you know, like the little spot cream that you buy in the store and they tell you to put on and it's supposed to do this and that.
Right.
This is just a regular regimen. You take your bath and the bath bomb, you put your body butter on, you put your hair serum in when you, after you shampoo. You got a whole process going on and it doesn't even feel like a process. So yeah, it's Nature's Kiss by Gordon's. It's Nature's Kiss by Gordon's at gmail.com for orders, but I'm developing my website. So I'll be able to bring everybody the whole entire line that has been developed. And yeah, I'm excited and I'm happy about it. And I love the product because I use it every day.
Is there a men's line?
That's funny. I just asked that today.
Okay. So let me say this to you. I just sold to several men the product. There are men that are balding that can use the hair serum. There are men that like lotion and body butters. It's the fragrance is unisex, so it's a lavender scent. So lavender is not necessarily a female scent, so a man could use it. And when you come to the bath bombs is to moisturize your skin. So whether you're a male or a female, some males like to take baths and some like to take showers. But when you got a bad back and you've been working all day, you know what I'm saying? Instead of putting some Epsom salt up in there, you could put one of these bath bombs in there and you come out with, you know, your body has been moisturized as well as you're getting the healing for your back with, you know, the Epsom salt in there to help take away that pain that you're feeling. So it's a unisex fragrance and it's a unisex product.
Okay. So what's the price line?
Price line for the hair serum is $15. For the larger body butter, it's $25. And I just want to say this. The thing about the body butter is it lasts. It lasts a long time. I have a 4-ounce jar that I've been working on for the past 2 months, and I haven't even got down that far. Like, it lasts and it spreads. The bath bombs are $5 for the big ones, and it's $3 for the smaller ones. And
okay,
the jars right here are $15.
So do you have a cash app? How do people get the products from you?
My cash app is Deeva 1D.
Okay.
Is Deeva 1D. And when you cash app, just make sure that you specify which product that you want. And then we can work out, you can, if you want to, some people don't like doing it, but if you want to, you can put the mailing address in the caption and boom, it goes out the very next day. I don't play. You can ask anybody that purchased from me, like, boom, I send it right out. There's no delay.
Okay, beautiful.
So the one thing that I like about the whole development of your product is, and this is what I think people don't realize, is that this is what makes it different from other products, like far as the big stores and stuff like that, is that you said you tried it, the family tried it, they liked it, it was working. And then that's when it started growing. And that's the importance that people don't realize when you buying products, far as food products, anything that you're dealing with when it comes to your body is, who don't want to use a product that somebody tested already? And I'm sure that you're not going to have your family use something that don't work or that's going to harm them.
Right.
People need to understand that the test market wasn't, let me put it out there to other people and see how they like it. The test market was people that you love, that's close to you, that's seen that it worked.
And the thing about it is, when I first developed it, because like I said, these edges wasn't there before. When I first 2 months ago, like this was bare. It's like two and a half months ago, my daughter came over and she was talking about, she was having issues because she works down at Penn, and the hand sanitizer, constantly hand sanitizing her hands, was making her skin break out. So I said, listen, here, take this. I posted the pictures on my page. I said, take this, try it out. You know, I've been using it and it works great for me, and just try it out. Let me know what you think. And she was like, mom, and she was just showing me the pictures in like a matter of 2 weeks. My youngest daughter, I'm just gonna put it out there because she did already, and I was waiting to be allowed, but my younger daughter is pregnant. She's 7.5 months pregnant now. So she's starting with, you know, mom, I'm getting stretch marks. I said, well, you gotta keep moisturized. But then I thought about it. I gave her the body butter. She started using the body butter. She was like, you just don't even understand. Like, I feel like you saved my life. I was cracking up. And she took before, and I'm waiting for after pictures so that y'all can see like it works on stretch marks also. And like I showed y'all, this burn on my arm was absolutely crazy, and it's turning it back to my natural skin color.
Okay, let me.
Go ahead.
So I listened and I was inside the store, and I ain't want to get all excited when you showed up the edges, but black woman's nightmare is to not have any edges. So
Okay.
and then a lot of women, as they age, they go through a hair loss process when they get up there in age. 65, 70, they start suffering from hair loss. Men with the male pattern baldness, and a lot of products make that claim that can restore hair. So what about your product that's different from all these other products on the market that's making the same claim that they grow in hair?
Okay. Well, first of all, my models are real models, and I'm not showing models that have this long, luxurious hair already. That's first and foremost.
Right.
Second of all, I don't have any chemicals in my product that you can't Google and check out. First of all, there's no chemicals. But the way I clarify that, because coconut oil is kind of like considered a chemical, but it's all natural. It's all natural. I have everything that's on my label is what's in my product, and you can Google each and every ingredient, and each and every ingredient will tell you how it promotes hair growth, down to the lavender oil. I just worked out the good blend for it to blend into a good oil. Everybody has access to it. And that's how I developed it, because I Googled it and I did my research. And once I started putting it in my own hair, and I was taking pictures along my journey, and I still have more to show, that's how I know it promotes the hair growth. And if a person takes the time to research each ingredient, they'll be able to apply it to this product to show why the blend promotes hair growth. Not just because I'm saying so, but because, you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing.
So
like,
what's one of the chemicals, because we know it's not any secret, like you said, what's one of the chemicals in there, products, we're gonna go call it chemicals, what's one of the products in there that promotes hair growth that every woman should know?
Black seed oil. Black seed oil is major. Black seed oil is a natural nutrient that promotes, it does so much for the entire body. But black seed oil promotes hair growth. Castor oil promotes hair growth. Coconut oil promotes hair growth. And then you got lavender oil, which also promotes hair growth, and tea tree oil, which helps with the dandruff that goes along with the dryness to keep from your scalp from being so dry.
Yeah, we
Every
talked
last
about flaxseed oil a couple shows ago. Remember, Doc?
Yep. Don't forget that elderberry.
elderberry too, but that's what I'm saying. So basically what I did, and aloe vera, I'm sorry, I have aloe vera in there also. So with saying all of that, like basically I had to keep remixing. Of course it's a cooking process, and I didn't want it to be greasy. I wanted, you know, to be able to put it in my hair or put it on my body when I use the body butter or whatever, and be able to put my clothes on and go somewhere and not have to be scared if I'm going to get my clothes all oily or if it's going to drip and get on my shirt or something. So I had to mix the perfect blend so that it does what it needs to do as far as the hair is concerned, but it does not leave the hair oily and it doesn't leave your skin oily.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
So can you do like, I guess, a photo shot of your products and send them out so that I can advertise on my page?
I sure can.
Okay. All right, let's get
I
on
sure
that.
can. I'm just waiting on the labels for my bath bombs. I'll probably get them labels tomorrow. Like, listen, my printer is like, every time you come in here, you getting a label for a different product. I said, I'm sitting home, I'm mixing. I'm, you know, in the kitchen with the stir fry. Like, what you want me to do? Like, you know what I'm saying? So
What I like about it is that you're excited about it.
I am. I just got finished taking a bath with my bath bombs, and I'm getting ready to do bath crystals too. And you know, the holidays are coming up. You got birthdays coming up. You know what I'm saying? Good gift ideas, male or female.
So do you have back in the day there was a guy, I'm gonna think of his name, I still got a can. He used to sell these body butters and they had all the wonderful smells. He had berry cherry and he had mango melon and he had watermelon windy, and listen, he had all these exotic flavors, and listen, they're flying off the shelf. That is a breeding ground for niggas to get in trouble. So what fragrances are you going to take? Because you know, women, we gravitate to smell good.
True. Well, I have considered expanding the bath bombs. Now the bath bombs, I can expand a little bit on that, but and I can expand it, you know, with the lavender oil. But my primary reason was to use the lavender oil not only for the scent, but for the properties that it has in it for hair growth. But I plan on adventuring. I plan on adventuring because I'm learning more and more as I go along about the product. Because I'm, like I said, I'm getting ready to do the bath crystals, but I'm learning more and more about the fragrances and how to add it. It's not difficult. I can do a lot with it. It's just that I focused on getting this complete line together so that, like Tony was saying, I can do the image of it and I can actually put that out there. Then I'm gonna start adding the other flavors like watermelon windy. Yes, I'm an aroma person, so I get it.
Okay, yeah, I like to, you know, put this body butter on. Let this man put this body butter on you, ladies. Let him put this body butter on us. Baby, can you butter me up? And that butter.
And listen, it goes on like butter. I'm telling you, it goes on like butter.
That's what we like butter.
Mm-hmm.
You see, Doc, when she started talking about it, that butt, like she gave it rub like that butter.
Right.
I saw your arm like that butter.
Yes, but it does. I mean, I could talk about it all day.
That's
I really can.
Can you show us the products again real quick? Like,
all right, so we have the hair serum. We have the hand serum, the to go. We have the largest jar of the body butter. This is the 1 ounce jar of the body butter, and I have a 4 ounce jar coming. We have the larger bath bomb that's $5, and we have the smaller one that's $3.
So why would you use the larger bath bomb if you're a larger person, or what is the difference?
Listen, because you want it to last a long time.
So do you use one
per bath?
One body bomb per bath?
Not necessarily, because I have a smaller bath bomb that I'm doing smaller than this, that I'm going to be using. I'm going to promote foot soaks because of a lot of people do have feet issues like fungus infection, athlete's feet, and things like that. And the ointment that's in it will not only relax the feet, but it will help to heal athlete's feet and most foot funguses that people have with their feet. So I'm going to be doing different, levels of it. So yeah.
All right. Well, as soon as you get those pictures, please send them to my page so I can, share and let people see what you have.
I definitely will. I definitely will.
I appreciate you jumping on. Give your information real quick again, just in case people forgot or they didn't get to write it down.
All right. This is Deeva Gordon, and the product that I have is Nature's Kiss by Gordon's. Right now, currently, the email is nature'skiss@gmail.com. Also, you could check me out on a Facebook page, Deeva Gordon, as DEEVA Gordon. I'm going to be promoting the product on my page. Feel free to email orders. And if you are interested in the order, you can cash at $DEEVA, the number 1 D. And that's not spelled out. That's the numeral 1 D. Remember we used to say numeral? Back in the day, not number, numeral. They made you say numeral. Anyway, it's Deeva 1D. And when you cash out, let me know the product that you're interested in. And if you can, leave the mailing address where you want the product mailed to, and I will send you back your tracking number so that you can track your package and know when it's going to be arriving.
All right, well, we're not going to let you get off here without letting us know what other things that you get into.
Yeah. Before that, get a price range real quick from what to what.
Okay, it's right now it's from it's reasonable, $15 to $25. And I'm getting ready to run a promotion that if you buy 2 hair serums, which are $15 each, that you'll be able to get a free sample of the body butter.
Cool.
Yep.
So what else you got going on?
Well, getting ready to jump back into filming, believe it or not. Getting ready to jump back into filming. On my last show, with the Deeva show, y'all got to check out every second and fourth Thursday, just to remind y'all about that. I talked about filming and some of the things that we can do to jump back into filming. So I'm working on getting ready to start shooting some of the outside scenes. We got good camera people, you work the camera, Mark, y'all got zoom on those lenses. You know what I mean? You don't have to be right here, get that camera to work. Right. And we're going to be doing some outside scenes to try to chop down, some things so that when things start lifting up, we'll only have just some of the smaller scenes that we have to do that are inside. And we're going to rework some of those scenes so that we can get, safe with temperature.
We hear you talking about filming. They don't know what you're filming. Can you let them know what you're filming and what you're doing?
Oh, we're getting back to filming Witness. We are getting back to filming the film Witness that has been selected in several film festivals, and one that's coming up, it's been selected in is the Urban Film Festival. So not only for the screenwriting, but also for the prelude trailer that we do have that's out there that's preceding the film. So yes, we're moving forward. We're shooting Witness.
Okay. So for all of y'all that don't know, my only act was I was in Have You Seen Her with Miss Deeva Gordon, as a lot of y'all know, myself, Craig McLaurin, and what's his name? John Phillips, Hez Green. It was a lot of us that were in there. And Miss Deeva Gordon did her thing. So a lot of us are very familiar with her work from and about Philadelphia artists and for and about us. Check her out every second and fourth Thursday of the month. And look out for Witness. And can people still go back and see some of your past film work?
Yes. All they have to do is go to DEU Productions LLC on YouTube. And I have full stage productions on there. I have trailers on there. I have film shorts on there. So yes, indeed. They can click right on. People sitting at home, you know what I mean? Take a break from Netflix. Take a break from the news, please. Take a break from the news just a little bit. It's depressing. And check it out.
Wants to know how have you seen her ended? She just texted me because she's watching. She talking about tell her I want to see how have you seen her ended, because she wants to know the second part to the story because she was hooked. Her and my brother. So they on a side note, she texted me. I just told her, Mom, so I see you out there looking because that's her. She said she want to know what goes on, but we ain't gonna spoil it. We'll let her film it, and then you come to the premiere and watch.
It's something. That's all I can say. It's something to watch. It's very it's emotional. It's funny, and it takes you on a journey, and you'll be excited. And I'm looking forward to everyone really enjoying that ending.
And that's Witness, right?
Yes.
So Witness is really the part 2 to Have You Seen Her, but it's separate.
Yeah, it's separate. It's separate. It kind of has its own avenue, but it tells a story that's somewhat similar. It does.
Okay. You don't have to Have You Seen Her to understand what's going on in Witness.
Correct.
Okay. But if you saw Have You Seen Her, it's a plus.
Correct.
Okay. All right. So you get a 2-for-1 deal.
Exactly.
I like that.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to hire you as my PR.
Yeah, that makes sense. All of this makes sense. We are excited about it, and we're excited about all of this that's going on. So we'll get back to filming. Everybody will get back to life as it is, and go get some body butter. I need some body butter, Mark.
That's cool.
You need some body butter?
Yeah, I mean, I already got my order in. I already said I told her what was that, yesterday or today, that I need something for me. Look.
Yeah, I'm telling you, listen, I'm going into work tonight, but I'll be working in the morning at my job.
Right.
That's why I said hit my page up so I can see what's going on and when I'm advertising, I can put a order in for myself.
Okay.
Yeah. Tag my page too, cause I'm sure enough need me some body butter, some hair serum. We're gonna see. We gonna bless some edges out here. We in the business of blessing edges. It's gonna be some edges out this piece. You got some quarantine. They edges have been in quarantine. We about to free them.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, D, I got a private joke for you. How good is your product? Cause I don't want no stalkers.
Yeah. Really? Ooh, don't take me back. Listen, I don't know. Listen, I'm just going to say, like, it'll have you glistening, though.
Did she say glistening?
Ooh, that was scary. That was scary. That was scary. I'm just going to say that was scary.
Glistening. Did you say glistening?
Don't say glistening while you sitting in front of them damn bathrooms. Oh, nobody in them stalls. Look. Wow. Ms. Deeva Gordon, thanks for jumping on. We appreciate you.
Well, thank you for having me. I truly appreciate you not only bringing me on, but giving me an opportunity to talk about my new product line and everything. I truly appreciate all of you. You already know that.
Definitely.
Yes.
If anybody missed it, just go to YouTube, search Sadior Radio, and you'll be able to watch this video from the beginning to the end. Deeva, again, thanks. We appreciate you. You have a good evening.
Y'all do the same.
Oh,
all right.
We got 15 more minutes?
All right, y'all.
Wait, let's talk. All right, peace, Miss Gordon. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, y'all have been tuned in to another edition of Sadior Presents an Open Conversation here at Open Conversation. Each and every first and third Thursday of the month, we're here to do what we do. Tell them simply, D, what we here to do.
Educate, entertain, and enlighten.
Hey, Miss Darkchild.
And don't say that. Don't say that from the bathroom.
Check this out. I straight was like, damn.
Did Fat Frank go to sleep on us?
You heard me, Dark?
Huh?
I said, damn, you stepped your game up. I'm looking at your headrest. I'm like, that look like a Maserati seat. Hold up. You got a Maserati now? Look like the Maserati logo for a minute.
Did Fast Lane fall asleep?
No. He jumped off because he said he was tired. He's going to rock with us for an hour because he got to get back up. Matter of fact, in like half an hour. So he jumped off real quick. Yeah.
All right, well, we still here. Nah, that says Princess.
Yeah, I figured it out, but when you was moving fast like that, it was like, wait a minute, she rocking a Maserati? Hold up, look. So what y'all feel?
Listen, that's what Sador gonna get me. Sador gonna get me the Maserati.
Oh, definitely. Next show, I'm gonna have Miss Kim Johnson on. She's an accountant. She's gonna talk about all this money that everybody been getting. Everybody all happy for 2020, getting this check, that check. But we're gonna talk about 2021.
When you got to
When you got
back. When you gotta pay that, it's back. You mad because you got to pay it back now. All y'all niggas talking about y'all had side jobs, getting that 15,000, getting that butter, that cheddar, butter, that cheddar. Now you got to pay that shit back. Lying, talking about kids you had. And all y'all people that got them kids and got them dependents and think y'all getting away with it, Uncle Sam coming after that ass because guess what? I'm going to tell him that my kid has been in my house over a year and you should not have been claiming him. So I'm coming back for my couple of hours. I'm going to get my money.
And plus, next show also, we're gonna have a new business that just launched that I'm working with. They're gonna run some promotion, but they're also gonna be on Open Conversation talking about their new business, which is home care. And I'm starting to learn that home care now, it seems like, is the new business because a lot of nursing homes and stuff don't want to deal with all this coronavirus stuff and all this. So a lot of people, like one of our Sadior families, Yvette, she just launched her home care. So a lot of people are starting to get into home care now. So we're going to have someone on, and I'll make sure I tell y'all the name of the company before we get off. They're going to be on our entrepreneur segment, talking a little bit about their business, why they got in the business, and all that good stuff. So make sure y'all tune in next time Open Conversations comes on. So we got some money. We're going to talk some money. We're going to talk some business. And of course, we're going to talk about some of the topics that's going on, which I'm sure D. Trump will be in the conversation because, he do something crazy every week. So
Every day.
Yeah, every day. Yeah, definitely. He makes sure he stay in the limelight. It might not be about what it should be about, but he makes sure he stays on the limelight.
He makes sure he stays prevalent.
Yeah, definitely. He like a rapper.
Yeah.
He always trying to make sure he in the limelight. He in Pennsylvania right now, matter of fact. He came in earlier.
Really?
Yeah, I was watching the landing and everybody out there. And you know what I was doing when I was looking at the crowd? I ain't see none. I'm just going to leave it like that. Not
exactly.
one.
Yeah.
Wow. Is it not one?
Yeah. And that's why I said the ones that are there and up front, they tokens. They get paid.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I guess whoever was supposed to cut the check couldn't find none that wanted to take that check to stand in the crowd and go, yeah.
Exactly.
So that amazes me.
Yep.
They couldn't find no, what was that with Jamie Foxx, that Samuel Jacksons. They couldn't find those Samuel Jacksons, huh? So I guess they just said the heck with it. They thought we wasn't going to watch anyway. That's something that I think that we need to start doing. Even though we don't like who's in office and sometimes we don't like certain situations, when it affects us, we still need to pay attention to that. That's what made me start watching his speeches and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a simple fact. How can you give an opinion about you don't like something or what that person's doing if you don't educate yourself on what they're doing?
Exactly. You have to watch and pay attention. You have to listen to what he's saying and what he's doing.
And that way you understand why other people are saying something.
Exactly.
You don't be part of that downstream community, I call it. That just flow with the stream, don't know what the hell going on, but they just say and
but they got an opinion.
Exactly. Yeah. How can you have an opinion on something you don't know about?
Exactly.
Or you don't try to educate yourself about?
Mm-hmm. You sound real stupid.
Yeah, you educate yourself on this new song with Cardi B and the other chick calling themselves hoes.
Oh yeah.
So we got 10 minutes. Let's go into that real quick. How do we feel about this this song calling themselves hoes. I told my granddaughter, I said, because she stays on, you know, the TikToks and stuff like that. And I sat her down yesterday and I said, yo, never let somebody disrespect you, but at the same time, don't disrespect yourself. You understand what I mean? And there's so many young women out here talking about there's some hoes in this house. And I'm sitting there like, wow.
Yeah.
Going through social media and I'm like, okay, wow.
You
Like,
know?
they calling themselves hoes.
Yeah. Even the way they dress when they come out of the house. You know what I mean? You're dressing that way. You know what I mean? So you're disrespecting yourself. And when somebody says something to you, you want to get upset.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, are you kidding me?
And that's something that, again, we have to educate our children. We have to educate our children. We take time to do everything else in the world.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not educating our children, but we want to change. If we're going to make a change, we have to educate our children since they are the future.
Right. And it's just like I was saying on one of our shows, when I turn on Instagram or Facebook, I don't want to see you shaking your ass. I just don't. You know what I mean? And then people will, well, what's wrong with you? There's nothing wrong with me. Trust me. I'm into women, love women, but I don't want to see that on my social media page. That's not what I want to see. It does nothing for me. You know what I mean? Because you display yourself as a hoe. You're not mine. So what's the point?
Yeah, I don't think they realize that. That's why Playboy magazine went out of business. Because why buy a magazine when you just go on Facebook or Instagram?
Exactly.
And not even have to pay for it.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
As soon as you come at them or look at them like, damn, or you look at them and check them out, they look at you like they want to smack the hell out you, like you being disrespectful.
Yeah, and then they're like, if you want to see more, download this, and I'm not downloading nothing. I'm not paying you no cash.
They say you got cash.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Not doing it.
Yeah. The world that we're in right now, and it's not, a lot of people say, oh, it's just that we're older and we don't understand and y'all played out and all this. Nah, it comes to a point sometimes where it's equal no matter what.
Yeah. And I understand if that's how you getting your money, then so be it. Because I'm sure there's somebody out there paying you or cash apping you. But I'm not cash apping you, so you need to stop sending me requests because it's not going to happen.
Say that again, Dark?
You ain't cash apping these itches.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
All right.
Not.
Damn.
Huh?
You said not you.
Not me. And I wish they stopped sending me requests because all I'm going to do is delete you.
Yeah, I block them fast.
Yeah.
As soon as they say, and then everybody has to watch the whole, did you hear about the loan that they giving out free money? They inbox you, they be in your inbox. Talking about, did you hear about the loan? Straight scammers. I'd be like, nope, block.
Yep.
They say, no, they start off with, how you doing? And I'll be like, good. And they be like, what's up? What you been doing? I'll be like, nothing. And then the next thing you know, they be like, yo, did you hear about somebody giving you free money? I'd be like, no, that's a scam. And they be like, why you say that? And then I start goating them in to a conversation like, yo, stop hitting me up. It's a scam.
And they be the scam.
Yeah. It's just too much. It's too much.
Yeah. You got to watch yourself on social media because they definitely tapping into
or should I say this? We have some really good things. They're going to be really good. I can't talk about them now, but they're going to be really good.
They're going to be.
So what we got planned for this week? Anybody got anything special this week going on?
Nah.
No, Be Mindful should be on this Saturday, talking to the good people. That's about the only thing I got shaking.
Let me say this. I'm looking at these organized sports. And my son is out here. I'm sitting out here waiting for them to come back from playing football. They're allowing them to play football, but Philadelphia Parks and Recreation is not letting you play there. So these teams are maneuvering in a way to allow these kids to play. But one of the rules and the clauses is if anybody on your team or a coach comes down with COVID-19, that whole team is done for the year.
Wow.
So why would you even put those kids through that?
So let me ask you something. If a person come up sick, do you really think they're going to say, yo, I got it, so we done? Or they going to say, oh, no, he not playing no more, he quit?
That's true.
Who's going to sit and say, if you know that we're going to cancel the whole team, who's going to claim to have anything?
Because they're supposed to be able to get you from that tracker.
Oh, well, how many people really had that on their phone?
Yeah.
I didn't sign up, and I ain't accepting it.
You know what's crazy though? To be honest with you, they probably still put on our phone some other way. I don't
Yep,
trust.
they do an update. They're gonna force it on your phone.
Yeah, and then people gonna update, and they're not even gonna realize that it's on the phone until you really take time to go back through and look at things. Which that's what I'm going to do right after we done this. Now, since I brought that up, I need to check my joint now since I'm thinking about it.
Yo, you see this Note 20? What y'all think about that Note 20?
I haven't looked at it. You the cell phone person. It's nice?
It's nice. I don't think I'm getting it, but it's nice.
What is it like, 1,500?
Nah, 14.
That's why I'm not getting it.
Don't worry about it.
No, it ain't that, but I
I
am
was going to say, we'll be able to see it next open conversation if it's out. Start trying to hold it up. She'll have it.
It's coming out tomorrow.
Oh, well, she already got it probably on his way.
It's coming out tomorrow.
The Note 20.
Yeah,
I can't.
Damn, didn't they skip some?
Yeah, they skipped. They went from 10 to 20.
Well, so now the next one going to be 30. They probably skipped a couple of them.
Listen, I'm done.
Notice
After
the price just keeps going up.
After a certain time, you get tired of these. But listen, iPhone and Apple always do what they do. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about what's going on. I'm excited that school will be different. We got to focus in a little bit more on our online fans. We're going to come with something crazy. We're going to come with something great. I don't know. I want to do a spinoff with something with comedy-wise. I don't know. Haven't thought about it yet. I'm sick of these. You know what? The firecrackers have stopped. The fireworks have stopped.
Yeah.
Let's make a point to that. The fireworks have stopped.
Well, it's the motorcycles and the three-wheelers now.
Yes, because those just passed by me.
Yeah. I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
Well, it looked like we're going to have an early fall, so we'll see.
You think so?
Yeah, when I woke up, it was 60 degrees. I was like, damn, what's this? Look. So, you never know. But again, we had a great show. Any last words? Let's go around the table real quick.
This is your man, Simply D. Like I said, Be Mindful in the Morning will be coming on this Saturday, 10 to 12. Catch us if you want to laugh early in the morning. I look forward to spending my Saturday mornings with you guys. So check out Be Mindful in the Morning.
Ms. Darkchild.
This is your girl, the one and only, the Philadelphia Princess of Comedy, Ms. Darkchild. And I am all but happy right now. Y'all can check me out on Open Conversation even first and third Thursday until I figure out something else to do when I get settled. My basement is done. My office is done. I'm ready. I thought I was going to broadcast live from there today, but life showed me a different hand. I will have a show on Huntington Park on the 30th and at New Style. And I'll be there on the 30th, and then it's out to the golf courses. So I'm back at it. Holla at me.
All right, y'all, this is your boy Mark 5. Make sure y'all tune in to Sadior Radio tomorrow. We're going to have Angela on. They're having a poetry contest tomorrow. Around 1:15, that'll be live. That's going to be interesting. They have 10 poets that's going for the win. So I'm not too sure about how it's going to work, but of course I'll keep everybody posted. I'll be engineering the radio station tomorrow, so make sure y'all download that free app, Sadior Radio. Check it out. Check out some of the poets. And on that note, I appreciate y'all, and we are out.
Peace.